Hello, and what's going on, everybody? So, welcome to the Real Coverage Podcast, hosted by me, Nick, the insurance guy. You might have seen me on TikTok, or you might follow me on my Instagram page. But yeah, welcome to the Real Coverage Podcast. And on this show, we talk about one thing and one thing only, and that's health insurance. Literally, that's it. It's the only thing we're going to be talking about on this show is just little bits and clips of pieces of health insurance news and what I go through getting people health insurance coverage, and hopefully you can hear something similar in one of these stories or one of my weekly or daily adventures, and it can help you out. So yeah, man, that's basically why I'm doing this. So I am a health insurance broker or agent, as you could say. Kind of own my own company at this point, but I started a few years ago, and I was about 22 when I started, and everyone just kind of flocked to me for health insurance. It is just a confusing topic where a lot of people just don't know, which avenue to get. Because for what it's worth, most people get their health insurance through their job, which is completely fine. Job coverage is always great. They take, $250 out your check every 2 weeks to get you the coverage, that you probably never going to use, but it's good to have. And not all companies are that expensive, or all jobs are that expensive to where they take out that much money. Some places only do $20 every paycheck or so and so forth. Whatever the situation is, it's basically health insurance is specific to you and who you are. So you really need a good agent. And that's really what you need. You need someone who's on your side, and not just on your side, but also knows what they're talking about. I would like to think of myself as somebody who knows a little bit about something. So if you guys have any questions for me as well, just drop them in the chat. You can, wherever you see this video, you can comment on it. If you see it on TikTok, Instagram, comment, like, and share this video as well. Wherever you see the link, wherever I put it, top, bottom, or in the comment section, just go ahead and like and share that, and we can get this information out there. But yeah, so basically I want to go over what Obamacare and basically what health insurance is. So if you don't have health insurance through your job, right, there are other options that you can go. That's where it starts to get a little bit confusing, right? Because before we even get to having a job, under the age of 26, you're not concerned about health insurance because you are more than likely on your parents' health insurance coverage, which is fine. If you're on your parents' health insurance coverage all the way until 26 and you don't have to worry about this until you turn 26, that's great. But once you turn 26, you have to go out and get your own individual health coverage. Now, if you don't have a job, or your job doesn't offer coverage, or you don't want to accept your employer coverage, most people just don't know where to go at that point. So that is where I come in, and well, not just me, that's where the government came in with the Affordable Care Act, which is also known as Obamacare. Some people might try to call it Trump Care nowadays, but it's really known as Obamacare, the Affordable Care Act, marketplace coverage. And what that is, it's basically just health insurance. The Obamacare is where you would go, the health insurance marketplace, healthcare.gov. That's where you're going to go to sign up for health insurance every year. And that's going to be in the open enrollment period between November 1st and, well, now they extended it. It used to be November 1st to December 15th for many years. Because of COVID last year, they extended it an extra month. So it's now November 1st to January 15th. That's the open enrollment period where if you don't have health insurance through your employer, or just a private plan, you can go on healthcare.gov. That's a health insurance marketplace, and you can sign up for health insurance through that website. Now, they do have a program called Obamacare. Not everyone qualifies for it. That's the big thing about it, and the big noise behind Obamacare. It's because not everyone qualifies for it because it is income-based. So it's based off of the federal poverty level, which is basically they look at your household size and your household income. When they say household size, they mean how many members are in your household, in your tax household size, meaning any spouses or any dependents like your children that you're claiming on your taxes, not just the amount of people that live in your house. And then they judge, how much you would get in what they call a tax credit or a subsidy to basically pay for health insurance every single month. So you, an individual that, you're a single person, household size of one, you're making about 20 to 25,000 per year, you might qualify for a tax credit of $400 every single month to pick any health insurance company in your state that's on the marketplace to get coverage. Now, that's, all the major carriers are on the marketplace: Blue Cross Blue Shield, Ambetter, Molina, Oscar, whatever state you're in, Kaiser Permanente, whatever state you're in, all of the major health insurance companies are always going to be on the marketplace, give or take, with the exception of a few, of course. One or two might not be on the marketplace, but that's completely fine, because they all cover the same thing. They all cover surgeries, hospital visits, urgent care, emergency room. It's major medical coverage. And with the Affordable Care Act, there was a bunch of, new laws that came out that said that they had to cover pregnancies. You couldn't discriminate against someone with a pre-existing condition. So it covers cancers and, all types of diseases that would have prevented you prior to the Affordable Care Act coming out to get health insurance, basically. So because of this law that passed in 2010, now we have over 40 million Americans on Obamacare plans that sign up every single year through healthcare.gov to get health insurance. I know there's a lot of talk in politics and on the news every single year about how they're going to try to cancel Obamacare and, do away with the program. People would literally die. Literally, if they canceled Obamacare, people would literally die or just get extremely sick the next day, because a lot of people depend on that coverage to get their medication. Expensive medications that cost thousands of dollars. A lot of people depend on certain insurance companies to get that for them, and they're only able to get that plan because of Obamacare. I've been doing this going on 6 years now. The amount of people that just thank me. I had a guy once, he was a Southern guy, and he offered me a bucket of chicken, literally. Like, hey, I got to give you something, man. Let me come to your office. I'll give you a fresh bucket of chicken, just for helping him and his family get health insurance, because people think that this stuff is, just impossible or hard to get. And granted, if you're outside the income brackets, because for a person of one, let's see here, I got my computer right in front of me. For a person of one, you have to make at least $12,880 a year. And you can't make more than $51,000 a year to qualify for some type of tax credit or subsidy. If you're on the side closer to $12,800, obviously the plan is probably going to be free for you. That's where you see on my TikTok all those $0 plans, $1 or $2 a month plans. Those are people with, lower incomes. If you're on the higher side of it, the plan could still possibly be free for you, or $0 a month, but it's gonna, have a monthly premium. It'll be discounted down to maybe $20 a month or $30 a month, but that's still better than $400 a month, because we all know that's the price of health insurance. Whether you like it or not, whether you're an individual or family, the full price of health insurance is just a couple of $100s a month for any individual, because with Obamacare and the marketplace, it doesn't matter if you're sick. It doesn't matter if you're, your height or your weight. Everyone is allowed coverage. So with that kind of, opening, the price is going to go up a little bit. The premiums are going to go up a little bit. So that's why there's these income brackets, and there's the federal program, the Affordable Care Act, to make sure that the people that are in these income brackets, they're not stuck paying a $400 a month premium for health insurance. Then no one would have health insurance, right? However, if you are outside of that income bracket, let's say you're making more than $51,000 per year, yes, you do have to pay the full cost for health insurance. That's how it works. In my eyes, it's only fair, because there is no longer the federal mandate, meaning you're no longer penalized for not having health insurance. So it doesn't matter if you don't have coverage or not. They're not going to hit you on your taxes for not having health insurance. Basically, it's really up to you. It's up to you. So at this point, if you make more than $51,000 a year, and you can afford to pay for a plan, either through your employer or on your own individually, that's fair in the government's eyes. And if you're in between 12,000 and 51,000, you'll get a subsidy, you'll get a tax credit to pay for your health insurance for the whole year, which can possibly make your plan $0 a month, $10, $20, $30 a month. And that's with all major carriers: Blue Cross Blue Shield, Anthem, Ambetter, Oscar, Molina, they're United Healthcare. They're all on the marketplace. Can't forget about United Healthcare, because I like them. They have some good plans. And that's pretty much Obamacare in a nutshell. Those are the income limits. We went over to, those are the major carriers that are on there on the marketplace. What else did I want to go over here? Open enrollment. We all know open enrollment is November 1st to December 15th. I had to hit my batteries are dying right now. But we all know open enrollment is from November 1st to December 15th. So, January 15th, excuse me. It's from November 1st to January 15th. They extended it an extra 30 days. So, guys, blow me up, literally. If you have my TikTok, if you see me on Instagram or Facebook and you need health insurance, send me a quick message. Hit the link in my bio. It'll take you right to my page. You can literally quote yourself on my page. You can enter your information, your zip code, shop for the plans by yourself, see what you like, see what you don't like, and it'll give me an alert once you're on my page to message you or anything like that. Let me know there's a new shopper there. I'll reach out to you right away, and we can get you some health insurance. So if you already have coverage for this year, that's fine. If you can't get coverage for this year, message me, hit me up. If you see this video circulating, click the link, go to my page, click the link in my bio, and send me a message, or go ahead and, like I said, shop for the plans on my site. Now, we are in special enrollment period. With that being said, anywhere from January 16th, which is the day after open enrollment ends, up to October 31st, which is the day before open enrollment begins, is the special enrollment period. If you missed open enrollment, you can qualify for a special enrollment period if you have a qualifying life event. And that basically means if you're moving, if you're adopting a child, had a child, if you're getting married, or if your income is less than 150% of the poverty level, if your income is too low. Basically, if you lose your job, you lose your coverage, and you can't afford to get health insurance. Those will open up a 60-day window. Like, those life events will trigger a 60-day window within the marketplace where you can go in and you can get health insurance. That's only if you missed open enrollment and, you're in the special enrollment period like now. So everyone that you see reaching out to me now or signing up now, when you see me posting them and saying, hey, this person's going to be starting their plan August 1st or July 1st, that's outside of the open enrollment period. They had a special enrollment period, or a qualifying life event that happened that triggered a special enrollment period that allowed them to sign up for health insurance. So yeah, that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Like I said, I don't want to make these too long. I want to keep them under 15 minutes. I just want to go through some weekly stuff. I had a young lady reach out to me earlier this week, and the first video is going to be a little long. This is the first episode of the Real Coverage podcast, because we give out real coverage, real health insurance coverage. We don't play around. If you hit us up, it's like a 90% chance that you're going to get some help. If I can't help you, I'm going to point you in the right direction, where to go. But I had a few people reach out to me this week. I had a few people reach out to me from California. I had a young lady reach out to me from Maryland, Baltimore, Maryland. I was able to get her set up on like a pretty affordable plan. I think her premium came up to like $1. I had another young lady reach out to me from Texas. Shout out Calhoun County out there in Texas. We got her set up. All these people are starting their plan August 1st. They all saw my video on TikTok, hit my link in the bio, reached out to me, and I was able to quote them, build on what they did on my site, and I get them set up. So that could be you. If you need health insurance, hit me up. So all these people, they just didn't have coverage, and they just didn't know where to go. that's it. Most of them, that most people that I spoke to this week, that was it. I spoke to a young man out in Atlanta. He called me from Atlanta, Georgia. Shout out Joey. Him and his sister were just looking for health coverage. They're just young out there in Atlanta, just starting up life, and they didn't want to accept their job's insurance because it was taking too much out of their paycheck. And no one ever told them about Obamacare and marketplace plans. So we were able to get them set up out of Georgia. Shout out to Atlanta. All my folks in Atlanta hit me up. We got Ambetter for that area, Anthem as well, Anthem Blue Cross. What else we got? We got United Healthcare down there in that area. So yeah, man, that's basically all I do. If you see my video circulating around, if you see me talking about this stuff, shoot me a message. But yeah, that was pretty much the week. I didn't really have anything that was challenging or anything that was super hard this week. That really perplexed me or challenged me or stumped me. Everything is pretty much I'm a master at my craft. This is what I do basically. I've been doing this for a few years now, and I've never really had anybody complain. I don't help everybody because, like I said, some people make too much, or some people they want their company's insurance. But if there's one thing I can say, people are surprised that they didn't know about this. No one was telling them about this kind of health insurance. So let me see, is there anything I'm leaving out? Link in my bio. If you guys want to get in contact with me, you can always call 386-370-3700, 3700. We just got it set up, excuse me. I don't know about how it is yet, but I'm almost certain that is my agency number. It's 386-370-3700. Or is it 386-340-3700? If you guys want to call, you're going to call that. My agent, my secretary, Prakash, he should answer the phone, and with the Perry Insurance Group, and he should be able to quote you and get you sent over to me. That's pretty much it. That's all I got for you guys. People signing up for Health Insurance Weekly. And not to mention, this thing covers pregnancies. So if you're pregnant and you don't know, how you're going to cover the pregnancy, like the delivery, the hospital stay, and then just all the prenatal care, going to the specialist the whole time, Obamacare plans cover that in full. They take care of the pregnancy from the start to the finish. So that's a big thing. Literally, I have families that just call me and they're like, hey, we want to sign up for this because we're about to have a baby and we know that the birth and the whole, 3 trimesters are going to be covered. So 3 or 4 trimesters are going to be covered. I don't know if it's 3 or 4. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And we've been on for 17 minutes. It's not long, You guys hit me up, and there we go. That's a wrap. That's the first episode of the Real Coverage Podcast. I'm Nicholas Perry, a.k.a. Nick the Insurance Guy, on TikTok, a.k.a. Perry Marketing, Inc., Perry Marketing, Inc., Inc. for Incorporated. On Instagram, it's my business page. If you want to find me on my personal page on Instagram, it's _Nicholas Perry, first and last name. And that's a wrap. It's your boy. You guys get with me. Hope that was good.